You know, with the whole Dr. Disrespect thing going on, Doc made a comeback. I watched his stream. In addition to that, there's been a lot of big time streamers who've been coming on YouTube and reviewing, dissecting, giving their personal view on Doc's comeback, especially his side of the story in his stream. And if you saw the stream, you already know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, just go to Dr. Disrespect's page. He had a stream about a little bit over an hour, had over 2 million views. So he made a pretty big comeback. The reason I'm saying something about it is because there's people who are saying, okay, show us the text. I mean, people are still saying that, showing the text. People are overlooking the fact there's no way Doc can show the text. Or what's the guy's name that was brought up in Doc's when he's on the side of the story who originally leaked that statement from the text? The real name of the person was Cody Connors. I believe it was Cody Connors. When you do anything on the internet, whether it's your cell phone, social media, maybe you send an email, nothing is ever permanently deleted. Everything is stored, archived in the servers, the mass database for whatever company you was using, whether it's Google, Twitch, YouTube, something with Apple, your cell phone text directly if you're not using a third-party server like Verizon, AT&T, Cricket, T-Mobile, whoever. And it's usually kept for a period of about 10 years or more, depending on situations, but usually about 10 years. And everything's stored in those archives. And so the only way you would get those archives would be usually a warrant from the court where the police need to see it or the court need to see it. Like an example, suppose somebody did something extremely bad and it was an extreme case. And that's usually when these things occur, these warrants are for extreme cases. And let's say you had a AT&T phone. Now you did something on the internet, you sent some emails to your phone, or maybe not even on your phone, on your PC. They could get a special warrant. Even if you deleted your email account, the courts could still go get a special warrant to see when you had with that email that you had at the time, to get the archived transcripts and see everything you said, if it was needed for prosecution or maybe some lawsuit that made some extreme headlines or whatever it may be for court reasons, law enforcement reasons, then you would see it. So Doc, when he got his Twitch ban, of course his account was deleted. So unless Doc was already screenshotting every conversation he had at that point and already have it for his own records before the ban, because he didn't know the ban was coming before it actually occurred, there's no way he would have had that information saved for his own sake to where he could show those texts. He just wouldn't have it. The other person, Cody Connors, unless he had access to those Twitch archives and he went and stole those texts so he could show everybody, there's no way he would have those texts either. So no matter how you look at it, nobody is going to have that text except for Twitch and their archives, and they're just not going to release it because companies, when they start databases and anything that you do, number one, they don't release that usually because you can get sued, and it brings up a lot of privacy issues. And unless there's a special warrant for an extreme case, and it has to be pretty bad, they don't release the information, supposedly for privacy, legal reasons, and stuff like that. So you can ask all you want. Doc's not going to have it. The person that leaked everything when he said he was sexting a minor, Cody Connors, he's not going to have it. So whatever occurs, whatever you want to do, he's not going to have those texts. No one is. Except for the Twitch archives, the database. So at this point, if you support Dr. Disrespect, keep supporting him, do your thing, have fun with his streams, his content. If you don't like Dr. Disrespect and he's guilty, it's just a lot easier to stay away from him. Why would you waste your time following somebody you don't support and don't like unless you just want to have a reason to have bitter hatred towards somebody? myself, I stayed neutral. And now that this has came out, I'm glad I stayed neutral because I didn't base anything off hearsay. And so I'm just going to go back to watching the streams and having fun like I did before, because I don't see anything wrong at this point, and just gonna go on like it never occurred. And I think if you're a person that hates the doc, you should just do the same and find somebody you like watching and somebody you support.